So how big do you make the roti?
It
Skin.
depends on the size of the loaf. So if you made the loaf small, you have to make a small roti.
What do you call it? A loi?
A loaf.
Okay.
Loa.
I see. So how long does it take to actually cook after you've completed the process?
About 2 to 3 minutes. You put it on one side until you see it nice and brown, and then you flip it over. The true test of the roti, when it's done, it will puff up like a big ball.
Okay. So we're moving it over to the...
We're moving it over. Usually you would use a tower, but I don't have a tower per se. So I'm using the griddle.
Okay.
You put a little oil, throw the roti on, and then you wait for it to start cooking. You can use a spatula.
So it browns for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
About. You can tell that it's cooking because you'll see the opposite side of the flour. You see bubbles.
Okay.
Tiny bubbles start to form.
Let's moving a little bit closer so that people can see those bubbles. I see them.
You see the bubbles? So truly, you should have 2 of these so that you'll be able to manipulate it a little bit better.
Okay.
But I'm only using 1, so it's a little bit awkward. If it gets too awkward, what I will do, I will go in the drawer and I will get a spatula. And now you see, if you use it from both sides, it's much easier to handle.
So what do you call that wooden thing that you're using? What is it?
I don't want to say the wrong word.
Okay.
I think it's a dobla, but I am not absolutely sure.
Okay.
Then you're gonna oil each side of the roti. Dicky, but I have greaseproof paper. And while you oil, you spin the roti.
Okay.
Press the edges so you make sure the edges get cooked properly.
I heard you ask for grease paper. What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to use it for the oil because the paper towel tends to soak up too much oil.
I see.
So the greaseproof paper will be a little bit less oily.
Okay.
Is the other box is finished? Okay. So you can see it forms these nice little brown spots. Your roti is cooking nicely.
Okay. And how is this eaten? What's the traditional meal? Is it always curried goat?
Curried goat, dal. You can eat it with whatever you want. Potatoes. You can eat it with curry chicken. You can eat it with pumpkin.
Okay.
Or anything, whichever way you like it. But traditionally with curries.
And roti is something that's popular with Indians in Trinidad and Jamaica, the rest of the Caribbean islands.
The rest of the Caribbean, I think they have their own spin on it. They have adopted it from the East Indians, pretty much.
Okay.
But they have put their own spin on it. And,
but it's originally from India.
Yes.
See, looking in for those brown spots now, and getting the color.
Now that I've covered that one hole, you see it's rising.
I see.
It's raising a little bit.
Okay.
Now pretty much you can tell that you're I just want to see it's puffing up. Then you move it to
and that's where you get the fold.
Yes, you can fold it here, and then I like to cover it so it keeps nice and moist.
Oh, that keeps the moisture in.
Yes, that will keep the moisture.
And you keep it that way until you're ready to serve?
Until you're ready to serve.
Excellent.